Hello, friends. We are talking about integration of life today. Let's get us all connected. Hello, friends. We are talking about integrating life. We are post retreat. We had a retreat this weekend, or you might be post a session with me, which some people are. And after sessions or retreat, you might there's like a come down. It's an integration phase, which we're going to talk about. If you haven't seen my retreat yet and are curious about it, you can DM me and you can still join it. Many people actually watch them like after the weekend have gone, been done, and you can watch it in your own pace. And the benefit is still there because the energy, the intention of opening up and integrating is still within our nature. Just like when people come to a one-on-one, the intention is to integrate. But what happens with integration is when we really touch our own energy, which we do here, which is kind of the uniqueness of this, is that we also need, it becomes like you have been in a party for the whole weekend. You've been stretched inside out. Your energy body has been moved. So then afterwards, you can kind of have like a come down. Sometimes a come down can feel like you can become a little sick, or somebody around you become a little sick, or you can feel a little knocked down. You can feel a little tired, or you can feel suddenly that there's like some emotions coming up within you, or within your family, or your friends, or within your work, that kind of is kind of symbolic of this, the energy that has been occurring. As when we kind of have a retreat or we have a talk, there is a natural kind of integration, love making between our energies, that so it kind of is a guidance in opening up and flushing through the system, getting to know the system, and getting to kind of integrate and open, awaken parts of our body that we might have kind of kept hidden. Even if we don't necessarily know this, we have many rooms within our palace, within our body, within our energy body, within our emotions, within our thoughts, what can be said to be the ego. That kind of we have hidden away, we have closed the doors, and we kind of pretty much kept them closed ever since we were little. So thus opening these doors again can be a little traumatic, it can feel intense. So then afterwards you can suddenly feel that you're like, oh, that was intense. You can feel like, wow, feels like you're gone running, or you feel like it kind of stretched you in a sense. Like somebody living with you coming to visit that just wants, are insatiable and just wants to do, and afterwards you're like, whoa, now we can relax. So that's kind of the intent of a retreat, is to kind of open up this vortex within all of us together. And even if if you haven't seen it, but you feel and pulled to kind of reach out, and I'll send you the link, you might experience that this you were also part of it. So then when we kind of open up this, we kind of flush through a lot of energy through the system, which works on many levels: the subconscious, unconscious, the conscious, the energy body of many aspects. So then we kind of, having a retreat, we kind of take the time to kind of allow this process to kind of unfold over a few days. And now, as we kind of are done with it, it's kind of time to kind of ease into life again, ease into kind of, not get stuck in the energy of it, but allow yourself to kind of enjoy the integration, enjoy the focus, enjoy the flow. And the flow is kind of like sometimes when people have there's a lot of energy, people get very attracted to you, and everybody wants you, and everybody wants to invite your stuff, and everybody wants to have you with, and it feels maybe hard to say no to people because it feels good to be invited. So you're just like, yes, 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 yes. So, to flow is also there to sometimes say no. It's there to also say let's have some time for ourselves to kind of enjoy just the sunset, the sunrise, the moon, the wind, the air, a shower, glass of wine, just enjoying. To integrate, we have to to enjoy the simplicity of life, not to get overtaken by everything scary out there, all the opinions, all the thoughts, all the stuff out there can feel very intense. People can feel very angry or stuck in drama, stuck in life. You can't really flow if you're stuck in life. You have to dare to. So our talks or our retreats are a way of kind of daring to we have to dare to let go of life a little bit so that we can kind of breathe and realize that you are here for a purpose. You are here because you are exactly where you need to be. And in this moment, in this life, you can relax and you can enjoy life. There's a flow to life that people sometimes forget. They feel it sometimes at a party, but they forget it in their everyday life. So here we are reminding ourselves, reminding you, reminding me, reminding them or thee or those, whoever is out there, of different people, of different groups of people. That we are all kind of allowed to flow. We're allowed to enjoy life. So that's kind of the intention here. And now kind of coming down after a retreat, it's kind of had some people suddenly, feel a little emptiness after a retreat, or feeling suddenly a little knocked down, feel a little tired. Emptiness is a little I remember my mom, she was very physical of her. So when we're together, she can feel empty when we're left, or in the morning, she kind of needs to figure out what do we eat. Sometimes the physical needs to kind of what do we do, what do we eat, what do we dress, what do we drink. It's a way of kind of connecting with your body. But it's also kind of like remembering that you are not all those things. You're also free from being the same, always needing the same. So it's the potential to kind of take some time to settle and to realize that after retreat, suddenly you might suddenly experience new things. You might experience yourself differently. You might experience your body differently. Because when we kind of shine light within the body, things change. And suddenly you can experience yourself, your body, your friendships, everybody around you in a new way. Or they can suddenly experience you in a new way and then be like, wow, you've changed. What's going on? Well, we always change. That's the most natural thing of all. It just takes a while to kind of accept change as something that we all do. Because we have been kind of taught that you are the same and the situation is the same. But here it is a little bit at a time. We are shifting, we are changing, we are awakening to this body being. And through the process of integrating life. So that is what we're doing here. So that's what we're going to do in this second part, which is kind of the integrating part, where we kind of allow ourselves to kind of take it into our body. So if you want to close your eyes, if you keep them open, or if you just look out into the horizon, or just open your ears up to like the sounds of nature or cars or whatever you hear, it is kind of there's a pressure of energy coming into the body. You might not feel it, but you can suddenly maybe feel like a heaviness in your face or in your head, or like a circle of energy around your head, or you feel like the shoulders coming down, getting a little heavy. And then we kind of drop. You can see I'm kind of dropping forward. It's like you're kind of sinking into the body, allowing this energy, the clarity, to kind of to breathe, to be breath, to flow, to be integrated. So when I talk about integrated life, it is very natural to integrate life, but it actually comes when you realize that the energy that everything you think or experience also has to be integrated. It's like a meal. You want to let it kind of, become quiet. So close your eyes or lay down or wherever you are. Let yourself be quiet. And suddenly there's quiet. That's nice. Suddenly there's a quiet space around you. Because there's always a quiet space within your soul, within your being, within your body. And in that place, you can let it drop in to yourself. Whether you've never been here before, you can still join this, because there is energy here in this meeting, in this connection, in this listening to me. In it, you're listening to yourself and you're allowing yourself to be heard. You're allowing yourself to be seen. You're allowing yourself to be integrated. And then you're kind of dropping it into this space. So that is where we kind of are allowing ourselves to kind of open up, just closing our eyes and just kind of taking it in, taking the energy in, taking this touch, this connection, this integration, just allowing it to kind of breathe as this moment we are all together here, whether you're new or old in the space, we're kind of connecting. And if you allow yourself to kind of just close your eyes and sink back in your chair or wherever you are, yeah, we're kind of allowing ourselves to just take it in, kind of like a good night story. That's what we kind of want to do when we're right before we go to bed. We want to kind of, write a little fairy tale, a little nice story to kind of ooze us into to sleep. That's what we want to do when we kind of release. We have to kind of open ourselves to sleep, open ourselves to relaxation, open ourselves to breath and relaxation. And then it just kind of drops into the body. So if you want to, you could join me here now as you just allow it to come through the head, down your shoulders, dropping your shoulders. Drop in your elbows, drop in your hands, your wrists, and then it kind of comes into your butt, into your hips, into your buttocks. And then it kind of sinks down, further down, as it starts flowing down the hips and down into your thighs, into your knees, into your legs. And as it does, it kind of also stretches upwards. So it just kind of expands. So you become kind of like a cat, just letting it kind of center within yourself. And then it kind of keeps dropping the shoulders down, and then it starts touching your feet. And from there, there's like this breath coming in through your whole body. It becomes breath. The whole body becomes energy. The whole body becomes like ease, which this retreat was called Stepping into Ease. If you haven't seen it yet and you're interested in wanting to follow it. If so, DM me, as I said. Let me know. I will send you the link. Anyway, as we kind of drop down, we sink our head back even more. And then it's like a surrender. A surrender to be touched. A surrender to be loved. A surrender to be kissed. A surrender to be hugged. Hugged by the wind. And then it kind of lifts your whole body up. It kind of breathes through, kind of comes up through your body and out your head, out your eyes, your chest, your belly, your genitals, your legs, your feet, and it opens. Opens up to kind of a surrender of the universe. Being embraced by grace. Yeah. And then we can come back. Opening our eyes. Kind of just perceiving the space around us. the air around us, the freshness around us, the sun around us. And the calm around us, the calm within us, the silence. So yeah, there's like some energies coming up, some old patterns kind of come out after retreat, after session. It kind of comes, reveals itself, and being dreamt in a new way, starting to reveal the possibility of manifesting and dancing your body differently, your life differently, your energy differently. New wisdom comes in like a gentle breeze on a warm summer day. So perfect. And then all the joints, all the bones in your face and everywhere kind of just opens up, and it just becomes more emptiness filled with life. So yes, and thank you for all your donations this weekend for the retreat, and also for today. It's always good to give back and forth. And yes, I will talk to you guys on DM or the next here in a week's time. I do this every Wednesday if you're new here. And then we have a retreat probably coming up at the end of November sometime. So there's beautiful things ahead. And if you still are looking for that retreat, let me know and I can send you the link. And yeah, thank you for showing up, and thank you for everybody who watches it later. And yeah, DM me if you have any questions, and we will talk. Have a beautiful day, guys.